Tune in to the Denver Foos Podcast.
Denver Foos all day, bro. Follow them from LA to Denver. Let's do this, baby.
Shout out to my boys, Denver Foos. Go about Tony Loya.
Shout out to Denver, man. The Mile High City. You know what time it is.
What's up? It's Mariah the Scientist, and I just want to shout out Denver Foos. I'm here with such a baddie. Look at her. Oh, my God.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Shout out Denver Foos.
I want to give a huge shout out to my buddies there at Denver Foos.
Shout out Denver Foos. I appreciate y'all.
Shout out Denver Foos. We love you, Denver Foos.
Denver Foos. What did you...
Follow Denver Foos and enjoy.
Hey, let's go, Denver Foos.
Denver Foos, IG, follow us, man. Follow us, subscribe, like us, YouTube.
Shout out to Denver Foos. Good to see you.
The Denver Foos?
Yeah. Shout out to Denver Foos. You all represent for the motherfucking city.
Shout out Denver Foos.
What's up, it's your boy Concrete right here with Denver Foos, and all you got to do right now, Perito, is hit that follow, hit that like, hit that share button, share all the content, let them know where it's at. Denver Foos, your boy Concrete. We in here, Perito, mile high.
Denver Foos.
Name's Daniel Jumba Garcia. Shout out to Denver Foos, one of the best.
Shout out Denver Foos.
Shout out to Denver Foos.
Shout out Denver Foos, North Side, baby. It's all about the North Side.
Hey, shout out Denver Fools. Let's see Emmanuel Sanders, legit people over here.
What's cracking, homeboy? Denver Foos. Denver Foos, homeboy. And it's your boy Ken Flores. Shout out to the homies at Denver Foos.
Denver Foo. You guys are the best. Shout out to Denver Foos.
Shout out to Denver Foos.
Denver Foos on IG. So come get in touch with the plug. They always got their finger on the pulse.
Are you a Denver Foo?
Yes, all day, every day, baby.
You want to be on Denver Foos or what, eh?
Denver Foos 303.
Denver Foos, huh?
Follow Denver Foos 303, Instagram, Facebook.
For real, Denver Foos, live and direct. Denver Foos, bro. We from the South Side.
Present. Uniting the city, baby.
Shout out Denver Foos. Say it, Foos, baby. Denver Foos. Let's go, my Denver Foos. What's up?
What up, Denver Foos? What's going on?
Yeah.
Denver Foos.
Denver Foos in the building. Let's go.
Shout out Denver Foos. I love the Denver Foos. Y'all keep it up. Y'all keep doing your thing.
Yo, Denver Foos. I'll follow you guys up.
I'm Denver Foos here reporting from Denver, Colorado. From Chicago, but I think I'm a Colorado fan now.
You're Denver Foo now.
Now I am.
Shout out to the Denver Foos. What's up, Denver Foos?
Denver Foos. Hey, man.
Danny. Deck one, Denver Foos.
Hey, shout out to Denver Foos. I noticed y'all right away. Y'all putting it down, for all the gente.
Shout out to Denver Foos. You locked in, man. Stay tuned to what they got going on. One love.
I here chilling with the Denver Foos. You already know how we do it. Much love.
It's your boy DJ Sarnes Carter. Denver Foos, we in the motherfucking building.
What's up, Denver Foos? Welcome to the Denver Foos Podcast. I'm your host, Benny Frank the King.
And I'm your co-host, Abe the President.
Today, we got a very special guest here on the Denver Foos Podcast.
Yes.
We got Sports y Desmadres. Ruby, welcome to the Denver Foos Podcast.
Yeah.
Big
Thank
Bronco
you
energy.
for having me.
Yeah, big Bronco energy coming from the city of Angels, correct?
Yes, all LA, baby.
Yeah. We over the last season we found you. We've seen a lot of your Broncos content, just with a lot of the excitement of the Broncos, and our algorithms getting blown up, going to the AFC Championship. You just start seeing all the Broncos country from around the whole country and around the world. And you were one of the people that really stuck out to us, and we were so fascinated to see a lot of your content. So amazing content. We're big fans of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Go ahead.
So, how you feeling? How you feeling about this year so far?
Honestly, I know everybody be saying, oh, it's a little too soon to say it, but I feel good because after last season, coming into this season, I feel like we're bringing a lot of new weapons coming into this season. Mm-hmm. We're having a lot more depth. We have Jalen coming in, one of our best offensive players right now. Mm-hmm. I feel like this season is going to be definitely one for the books, especially because our schedule this season is jam-packed with a lot of good teams like the Rams, the Seahawks, the Jaguars. I mean, the Jaguars is the one team that took us off our undefeated streak. So I'm glad we're gonna be playing them for the home opener because I'll be there and I'm
Yes.
excited. That's kind of like our revenge game from last season, but I'm super excited. I feel like this is the one. This is the one.
Going back into the Broncos, let's just introduce yourself. Tell everyone who you are and what you're all about and the content that you do on your page and your YouTube and your podcast and everything. Let the viewers know.
So I'm Ruby, also known as Ruby MF Dee, Ruby motherfucking D. I post everything and anything sports, but my account is more based off the fan aspect of it rather than the sports analyst or sports analytics of the sport. I post everything ranging from baseball, football, soccer, hockey, basketball. My main sports are football, soccer, and baseball. Hockey and basketball is another 2 sports that I'm getting more involved in. Also with women's sports, I've been going to women's NBA games. There's a new women's baseball team league. There's softball. I'm going to more of those games, and they're very, very exciting, and they're so fun to attend. And I can't wait to attend more women's sports as well. I'm just everything overall sports wise, but on the fan aspect, meaning like, post and pregame thoughts, talks, hot takes, game day vibes, game day fits, just more everything on the fan aspect of it rather than the sports analyst aspect of it, because I want to keep my content more on the fun side of sports rather than the whole in-depth statistical side of sports. Like, yeah, that's going to be in the content every now and then, but I want to show like the emotion, the drive, the passion as being a sports fan of whatever team it is.
That is amazing, and that is exactly what got our attention. Just the true passion of the sport. I mean, sports bring people together. We got to witness it over the summer with the World Cup, literally the world coming together, watching games, almost not. Host
Some technical difficulties happening right now. Am I the only one on right now? Because there's some technical difficulties going on right now. What's up, Bronco Country? You can see the old Denver logo. You already know I had to represent the old logo because that's the best logo. I think they're having technical difficulties on the other end, which is okay. It happens. But yeah, Denver Broncos. Let's go, Bronco Country. I think I'm talking to myself right now. Shout out to Barrios. Shout out to Broncos Locos. Shout out to my man. Shout out to everybody out there watching right now. Shout out to my Bronco Country. I don't know when they will be back on because there is some technical difficulties going on. But since we are here, what is up? Whoever's live, hi, hello. We are waiting for them to come back. I think they're having some technical difficulties right now. We are talking about the Broncos and how they are the best team in the NFL, the best team to even be, okay? Truthfully, I have no idea what to really talk about right now because I have no one to talk to. But Bronco Country, what is up? Season is here, preseason. Tomorrow we play against the Vikings. Will we win? Obviously, we're the Broncos. We're going to win. And if we lose, it's okay because it doesn't matter because it's preseason. Nothing matters in preseason. The only thing that matters is what we learn. We need to practice on. We need to see what we are good with and what doesn't work, what does work. Oh, we are back.
Yes, we are back. Sorry for.
I was trying to keep them entertained a little bit. Didn't want to backtrack.
Thank you. Right on. Thank you. I think somebody bumped the internet or something. We had to just click on the.
I was like, let me try to talk a little bit, just talking about preseason. Tomorrow we play the Vikings. But.
Yeah.
That was cool. Well, you're getting a lot of comments about what you're saying.
See, you're amazing. That's why
I can't even see the comments, but whatever the comments are.
Oh, snap. Okay. Let's take you back since you were holding it down.
Oh, I see the comments. Oh, now I do.
Yeah, it should be right on the left or right.
I like the whole glad to see you on. Definitely follow you on TikTok with the drinks. Oh, hell yeah. Can't watch the game without a drink.
Definitely.
Especially when you go to the VIP.
Yeah. Have you been to a Broncos game here in Denver?
Yes, I actually have gone to 2 games.
Oh,
it
nice.
was one in the winter and one around kind of like the fall time. It was the first game was against the Raiders in the winter back in 2019, and then in 2023 we went to watch the Jets because my younger brother's a Jets fan,
and
my older brother is a Bronco fan.
Oh, nice.
And then I've also seen them in out here in LA, and out there in Baltimore.
Oh,
cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. How did you get into sports? Where did your love and passion for sports begin?
That began when I was a child, a little baby there. My mom actually put me in sports, like every kind of sports. I did baseball, softball, soccer, tennis, karate, hip hop, ballet. Like my mom put me in all these sports growing up.
Nice.
And the main 2 sports that I did stay with playing was baseball, softball, and soccer, because of course they didn't have football or flag football when I was growing up. And that was kind of the main thing that got me into sports was because I played it growing up.
That's awesome. It says in your bio that I would have went pro, but I hurt my knee. What's the story behind that?
That's actually the story behind that is just because you know how there's so many people that when like they're watching a game or they're watching whatever, they're like, oh, that could have been me, but I hurt my knee. That's always everybody's excuse as to why they couldn't go pro, which is, oh, I hurt my knee, so I couldn't go pro.
Yeah.
And I kind of just put it out there as kind of like a fun way, as like,
I love
if you played sports, that was kind of one of the things you said why you never went pro.
Right.
And I use that as a way to say for like soccer, softball, like, oh, I hurt my knee, so I didn't go pro, but if I did, I'd be there.
That's hilarious. Awesome. We talk about that all the time because, trust me, we come across a lot of people, athletes, and we hear that all the time. So that we totally see the funny in that. Being the Denver Foos, we're very comedic and we're just always cracking jokes. So I thought that was hilarious, but I didn't know if that was true.
No. I mean, we've all hurt ourselves playing sports, but mine was never because of my knee. I went from playing and then I went on to coaching after.
Sweet. That's awesome. You support several teams in sports. I was looking at your page from all sports, from soccer to football to baseball. What made you fall in love with being a fan of just of all these sports besides, you playing sports?
Well, for baseball, Dodgers is born and raised in LA, but also everyone in my family is a LA Dodger fan. So it's kind of just like a born LA Dodger fan. For soccer, it was LA Galaxy because that was one of the first teams here in LA. For MLS was LA Galaxy.
Yeah.
And in Barcelona, I loved Barcelona growing up because of Messi. I'm a huge Messi fan, and he's the reason why I'm a Barca fan. Then for football itself, it's my older brother. I actually did not watch football until my freshman year of high school, just because growing up, I was mostly stuck on baseball and soccer. And then high school came around, freshman year, I remember like it was a Sunday game and I wanted to watch whatever I wanted to watch, but my older brother was watching the Broncos. And I was like, fine, it's a sport, I'm gonna just watch it. Ended up just watching it with him, got really into it, started asking questions to a point where he's like, bro, like just watch the game and I'll answer after. And now I understand that. I understand that now when we're watching soccer, like the World Cup, I had cousins and friends being like, wait, what's that? Or what's this? And I'm like, just wait till after. And I understand what my brother meant that day that he told me that. But I was asking questions. I got really into it. And then from there, every game I was watching it with my older brother, the Broncos, and then super excited when he was like, oh, we're going to go finally watch a game after 10-ish years. Finally went to go to a game. And then everybody on my family has like different football teams. And he landed on the Broncos because he didn't want to be a fan of whatever they were, because there was Chargers, there's 49ers, there's Raiders, there's Rams, there's Jets. And he's like, no, I want my own team. So he chose the Broncos. And he loved John Elway. He loved Peyton Manning the most. And then I was the next person who he brought as a Bronco fan, because my first game was ever watching was Broncos, and it was with my older brother. And it's kind of like our older brother, little sister kind of thing. Yeah, he's the main reason why now I'm a Bronco fan and not anything LA.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's awesome. We actually lived in Los Angeles. We lived in Torrance and San Pedro for about 9 years. So being a Bronco fan in LA, it was interesting. And that was before the Rams came back, before the whole NFL came back. That was even an interesting time where now, you got the Chargers, you got the Rams. So more, and then the Rams had won a Super Bowl, had been to 2 and won a Super Bowl. So like, I feel like LA is more of an NFL city than.
I'm not sure. I think it froze again.
Little story.
Every time I start talking, maybe. I think we're back.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, you're back. Yeah, you're back.
So living in Los Angeles for those years, being a Bronco fan, I said, like sometimes it was we'd be decked out in orange. We'd go to a bar called Brennan's and watch the game, or we'd go to Long Beach because the Hooters at the time was a Broncos bar, and it was just an odd time.
Yeah, we didn't go to Hooters. That's the only reason why we went. It was the Broncos.
Yeah. Well, no, it was. Though.
I know it really was. It really was.
And we lived just right across the bridge, so it was just easier access than Brennan's sometimes. But yeah, no. That during those times, it was odd. What is it like being a Denver Broncos fan today, where you got the Chargers, you got the Rams? Like I said, the Rams went to a Super Bowl twice. They won a Super Bowl. What is like the temperature of the city?
Honestly, I was kind of shocked that there's actually a really good amount of Bronco fans out here. Because I think it was 2024. I went to a game out here in LA. It was Chargers versus Broncos. And I was just amazed. Like, I was so shook of how many orange I seen. And I'm like, there's a lot of us out here. Yeah. And not only that, like, I've had people comment on my like video saying, hey, like, there's actually a really big Bronco bar here in LA. And it's called Jameson Pub. I believe that's what it's called. It's Jameson Pub, something in LA. And they're like, yeah, it's a really big Bronco bar. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna check it out. And when I did, I was like, whoa, like, there's so many people here in LA that really do support the Broncos. And I love seeing the fact that, like, every now and then I'll be driving and I see someone with a license plate and it's like Broncos, and I'm like, hey, Bronco fan, or I'm like, oh, Bronco fan. And it's just so it's like good to know that there's a lot of Bronco fans out here, because also when I posted that I was a Dodger fan and a Bronco fan, I got hate, but I also got love, because I got a lot of love, because a lot of people were like, oh, what? Like, I'm a Dodger and Bronco fan. Like, they didn't know that we existed. And I'm like, no, we exist. We exist. I'm one person. My brother's another person. My friend is also a Bronco Dodger fan. His family's a Bronco Dodger fan. And I'm like, we exist. And it was good to know that, like, a lot of people were like, what the hell? Like, we exist. Like, follow, because, I've never met someone who's a Bronco and Dodger fan. And I'm like, dude, that's perfect. I also met people that, connections in Mexico, that Broncos are really big in Monterrey. And I was like, what? Like, that's crazy. And then I saw the collab with the Chivas and Miles. Yeah. And that was like, that my heart, like, was pounding, because I was like, dude, Chivas is my favorite soccer team in La Liga MX. And then my favorite football team collabing. I was like, there's no better world than to see my football team and my whole team together. Like, that was the best. That had my heart.
I wonder if they're gonna make any like mashup jerseys or something of that.
That would be sick.
That'd be sick.
I was thinking of seeing, like, asking people who do like those type of jerseys and like make their own customized. I was like, they need to make a Chivas and Bronco one, because they already collab together as mascots. Might as well bring out a jersey.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Definitely. Yeah, we know a lot of Bronco fans that are Dodger
fans as well.
Or actually, somebody that we're real close to that we've tailgated with years, their daughter, Vanessa Del Toro, she is a big Dodgers fan, big Lakers fan, and big Broncos fan. Her family was originally from Denver, but they moved out to California. So, of course, she adopted the Dodgers. I mean, the Rockies, it's just like, it's just our home team. So a lot of Bronco fans just gravitate it towards the Rockies. Right. Even though we never had that much success, we went to one World Series. We're still a baby team, okay? Yeah. We were only born in 1993.
The reason why you'll see so much hate is because people here can't fathom.
Yeah, they can't fathom.
They just can't fathom being a Broncos fan and a Dodgers fan. Because we have the Rockies.
Yeah. So that's probably why you get a lot of that. I mean, Broncos are number one in Colorado.
Guys, just calm down on our girl here. Broncos through and through, all right?
That's all that
matters. People they're always in my comments, and they're like, how can you be from Denver and be LA? And I'm like, that's the thing. I'm not from Denver. I'm from LA. Like, that's the difference. Like, I'm from LA, born and raised. And they're like, wait, then how are you? Wait. And then, like, then that's when they kind of transition. They're like, okay, now I kind of understand why you're a Broncos fan. But when I posted that I was a Bronco and Dodgers, they immediately thought that I was from Denver. And I was like, no, that would have been cool, but no, I'm from LA. That's why that makes me a Dodger fan. And then that's when they kind of like on the all right side. And I'm like, yeah, let me explain to you first before you guys get on my grill about that.
Yeah.
Do you remember like the exact moment? What era did you start watching? Who was our quarterback when you started watching the Broncos?
It was Peyton Manning.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. That was the era. So a lot of people were like, oh, then you must have bandwagon. I'm like, I mean, if that's what it is, that was the first game I ever watched.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, I went through Brock Osweiler. I went through
the whole carousel.
I went through Paxton Lynch. I went through all of that. So I've been through the mud and back. So like,
yeah. I mean, if anybody was like quote unquote bandwagon, became a fan through Peyton, and then they're still a fan after all the turmoil that we went through the last 10 years, I think you deserve every moment to scream go Broncos and be a Broncos fan, because it was literally the worst time in our history of losing and just really bad. So if you're still loyal through all that, I've seen diehards really turn on the team badly. I mean, there was one thing about our fan base is we're very spoiled because we've had John Elway, we've had Peyton Manning, and we've had so much success. We were one of the had the highest winning percentage of almost any franchise like ever up until just the last few years. And just very spoiled. I mean, they booed Peyton Manning during the Chiefs game the year we won the Super Bowl because he wasn't performing at the highest. So that's just like an example of how spoiled our fans could be. And And we went through some crazy times. I mean, it was really, really tough the last 9 years. But if you were a Broncos fan and the loyalty shows, but once they start winning, it doesn't matter. All that's out the window. The past is the past. The now is now. It's Bo Nix's time. That's my Nick. I got the shirt on right now. Y'all can cop it on denverfoos.com. Little plug. But yeah, no, the future is bright. We have.
There's one we have to send it out to.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, no. So being a Broncos fan, do you ever get your loyalty challenge? You kind of just said it. People are like, "How are you a Dodgers fan?" And that, like, what do you say? How do you prove your loyalty, or when people are kind of testing it, being from Los Angeles and being a Broncos fan?
So when people ask me, and I first always start with I was born and raised in LA, so they could know why I'm a Dodger fan. Before they're like, "Oh, how are you a Dodger fan and not a Rocky fan?" I first start off with that. "Oh, I'm a Dodger fan because I was born and raised in LA. I grew up with Dodger baseball. Everyone in my family is Dodgers. Like, I was not going to be the only person that roots for another team because all I watched was Dodger baseball." And then for football, I always tell them that a big reason why I'm even a football fan in general was because of my older brother. And my choice in team was because of my older brother. And also that LA did not have a team when I was born and growing up. And a lot of people, they always say, "Well, you had the Rams in 1940 this, or you had the Raiders in 19 this." And I'm like, "Honey, I was not born in that prehistoric time. I was born in 1998. There's no team. There was no team until 2016 when the Rams came. So there was no team for me to root for. And I chose the Broncos because of my brother. And normally when I say that explanation, they're like, "Oh, okay, it's more understanding. You're not just hopping onto a team just because of they won this thing or they won that. It's because, you found the love through your sibling, and you found the love through the team itself." I fell in love with Peyton Manning, Emmanuel Sanders, Von Miller. They were one of the main people that I was like, this is my team. Because I had a family that tried to make me Chargers fans and Raiders fans. They bought me jerseys when I was growing up. I had them, but I never really wore them. I kind of just kept them in the closet. I just never felt like I wanted to watch football when I had those jerseys. And then Broncos came along, my brother, I was watching it with him, and it's yeah, that's the team. That's where I connected the most.
Nice.
That's amazing. Do you have a specific Bronco memory that stands out? I'm sure you have many. Super Bowl 50, winning the Super Bowl. Where were you during Super Bowl 50? Where did you watch it? That's a better question.
I watched it actually at my Nina's house, and they're 49er fans. So every Super Bowl, every Super Bowl, we kind of go to different houses. Then they all host it every now and then. We were at my Nina's house, and I remember my brother was known as the big Bronco fan, and I was kind of the little Bronco fan.
Oh, yeah.
And after, I specifically remember it too because they had the whole memes with Cam Newton and the whole, those memes they made about him.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the best memes ever. But after winning, they got the bucket of water and dumped it on my brother.
Oh, wow.
And after they won, and my brother was like, and it got super exciting. And I feel like that was the main moment that made me even more a Bronco fan. Because I'm like, this is something I can share with my brother, but this is also something that I fell in love with just watching.
Yeah, no.
And that was one of the memories I have stuck is when my brother got dumped with the water. If he was on the field, and I'm like, "Don't dump me though." I said, "I'm the little fan yet. I'll become super fast, but I'm the little one right now."
Let me tell you why I laugh so much with the 49er fans, because I don't know.
We were up there. I know the 49er fans. Because remember, they were talking so much stuff to us. That was not about that.
Laughing,
okay,
no.
Go ahead. Go.
I'm laughing because I like to mess with them, and I like to tell them that Levi Stadium is actually our house because we happened to play the first game. It was like a preseason game, and we beat them there or whatever.
Yeah, the very first.
Yeah,
game.
So I just like to mess with them,
and then we won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And then now we get to go play them there this year. So I guess I'm talking shit already.
Oh, yeah. That's the best part. I have uncles, cousins that are 49er fans.
Yeah.
And the best part about talking smack with them is talking smack because they'll go off and then it's I'm going back rebuttaling, and it's just fun talking shit with your family.
Yeah.
And, especially because it's it's respectful shit, not disrespectful shit talking, But it's always fun to have family members that are opposite teams because it makes the game more fun.
Yeah. And then tell her what you were.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. So we actually went to the Bay Area for the Super Bowl 50 the whole entire week. And the whole week, there was no Bronco fans up until about Thursday, Friday, mostly Friday night. All the fans came in Friday night. But all throughout the week, it was nothing but Raiders and 49ers fans. And I would say the 49ers fans were worse than the Raiders fans because, I mean, it was more in their house and stuff. But they were, like, immediately talking shit to us. Like,
oh, it was
just
crazy.
Like, y'all think you're going to win? Cam Newton's going to beat y'all. And just, like, it was just, like, crazy. We're just like, what? Like, you don't know about our defense.
We just kept saying, you know Von Miller? Yeah. And they didn't really know him at the time.
No,
and we just said, after the game, you will.
Yeah.
That's what we kept saying.
We just knew how our defense that whole Super Bowl 50 just pretty much won every game. They always found a way to win. I mean, from the very first game, Talib got a pick six. I mean, they were just finding ways to win. And the defense, I mean, Peyton wasn't doing. Osweiler was just holding it down. He wasn't. he did that Patriots game though. I got to give him that Pats game. That was a lot of CJ Anderson, but he didn't mess up. You know, he did decent. But I mean, what a wonderful time. I can't believe how much the time has passed. We almost were back there 10 years to 10 years, Super Bowl 60. We had a lot of things in motion, but then the game. Let's just touch a little bit on that last year. AFC Championship without Bo Nix. What was like your confidence level going into the game? What did you think of the game and then after?
Honestly, after Bo Nix's injury, I know all of us were like, well, shit, like we're done. Like this is the last game. With Stidham going out there, I mean, I don't think he did a bad job. I don't think he did like the best, but not the worst. Right. Because given like the weather condition too, and the way the Patriots won, I was like, personally, for me, they glazed Drake May way too much, but they always talk so much shit about Bo Nix, which I believe Bo Nix is the most underrated player and Drake May is the most overrated QB. And going in there, honestly, I knew we were going to lose, and I knew that we were going to lose, but not as bad. So losing with just the field goal, I was like, yeah, it was going to happen. But also, I honestly did not want to go on to a Super Bowl because I felt like the Broncos weren't ready to take on the Seahawks at the time. I felt like we didn't have that structured team to take on the Seahawks because Seahawks were a really great team, like amazing. I'm just glad that we made it to the AFC Championship to prove so many people wrong, to let them know that if we made it this far, just imagine how far we can go next season. And with Bo Nix being healthy.
Yes, definitely. I mean, I'm so excited because I feel like, honestly, the turning point of the season last year, I felt like it was that New York Giants game when we came back. Where
that was my favorite. Ooh, that was my favorite game.
Where nobody
that was absolutely amazing.
Only my nephew who was with us at the game, he believed through and through. Yeah. He was like, we're gonna win.
He kept saying, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're just like, okay.
He's not 8 years old. 9 years old, but we were like, okay, yeah, we'll see. And then they won, so he's totally a big Broncos fan. Mile High Magic, he believes in that. Just crazy. But I think that was the team got its confidence and all their belief. Like, you know, with everything against us, with our backs against the wall, we could do this. And from that point on, you know, they just dominated. I mean, I think they only lost till Jacksonville. They pretty much won out and got the number 1 seed, and then, you know, home field advantage to the playoffs. That's so huge, so huge. And, you know, and I feel like so they're bringing that same confidence level over to this year. So I mean, the confidence is at an all-time high. It was at an all-time high last year too, but now even more. You add Waddle. I mean, it's just amazing time to be a Broncos fan. What do you think?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm super excited to see what they bring.
I agree. Looking on the comments there, it says that I guess we feel a different way about the Seahawks because we're old enough to remember that they used to be in our division.
Yeah. When we were in our division,
we don't really get that intimidated by the Seahawks, even though we lost our asses to them in 46. Yeah,
48.
or 48. I mean, so, but shoot.
But we played them.
You were probably right. Now that you brought up that,
yeah,
point.
we probably
you were probably right.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't our time.
Yeah, but now it's our time.
Now it's our time.
Now it's our time
this year,
and we played the Seahawks this year at home. What's your confidence level of Broncos Seahawks game this year at Mile High?
I think it's going to be I think that's going to be one of the closest games, one of the best games we probably play. I'm super excited since we have that home field advantage.
Yeah,
we got to take that home field advantage to our advantage.
Yes.
I think Broncos really do got it though, because we have some really great offensive players. Our offensive line is great. We had last year our offense was here and there because of a lot of drop balls, but I feel this year with adding Jalen and having a great offensive line, we are gonna move up the ladder, and I think we're gonna win the Seahawks. I don't know, not that I think. I know we can win the Seahawks.
I can see that.
Definitely. Which Broncos player do you believe could have a breakout year this year?
For me, I think it would be Pat Bryant.
Yeah. Shout out to
he
Pat.
He was looking good in the training camp. I mean, he's consistent. He seems to have really strong arms. He's smart, and I think in an interview he did say that he would do whatever he had to do mentally and physically when it comes to game, whether it's blocking, going deep. And that confidence right there already, I was like, yeah, you're one player to look forward the whole entire season. Bo Nix as well, with all the hate he's been giving, I feel like that's adding fuel to the fire for him to do even better this season. Mm-hmm. Coming back from his injury, because with all that hate he's getting, which is I don't understand why, it's fueling him to be, to get out there and to prove everybody wrong with all that hate that he's getting.
Yeah, definitely. Bo's gonna have a big chip on his shoulder just to prove everybody wrong, all the naysayers. I mean, that type of stuff, especially for a player like Bo, he's a for sure dog. He's gonna come out and prove everybody wrong, as he's been proving everybody wrong. I mean, even his rookie year, we made it to the playoffs. That was a treat enough than last year to make it as far as we did. I mean, expectations are always high in Broncos country, but nobody predicted that. Nobody could have predicted us going all the way to the AFC Championship, one broken ankle away from the Super Bowl. Like that was amazing, and they just continuously get better. I mean, Sean Payton just prepares his guys and gets them all ready. And like you said, Pat Bryant, he's going to do the damn thing this year for sure. We got the pleasure to meet Pat Bryant earlier this year in April. We were at a show. I got to interview him, and he seems real focused. He's excited for this season. Then this past Sunday, we attended his Pat Bryant Foundation of Give Back. They were giving out backpacks and school supplies to the kids in the local community here in Denver, and he's locked in for sure. Also seen Pat Surtain, shout out to the Pats of the team, and they're super focused and they're ready. Hopefully Pat, he's going to be coming on the podcast here soon, so look out for that, everybody. But they're super focused. This Broncos team is something, a force to be reckoned with in the NFL this season.
Did you say you were going to make it out to any games in Denver this year? Or did I miss that?
No, she didn't say.
Oh.
I actually just got my tickets for the home opener.
Oh,
nice. That's going to be my first home opener game this season. So I'm really excited for that. And I'm hoping to go to New York for the Broncos versus Jets game, because my younger brother's a Jets fan, and then I also have a friend out there that's a Jets fan. So I'm like, that would be a good, game right there. But I will be going to home opener. I'm super excited. I've never been to an opener. I want to do the tailgating too. I'm not sure if you need to get a ticket for that or not, but I want to do that because I've never tailgated for a football game, only for college football. So I don't know how the tailgating for NFL goes, but that's what I want to try and get into, going to the home opener.
What? Go ahead.
Well,
they do it up here pretty well.
Shout out to the Horseman Tailgate. Married with Drinks, he's on the chat right now. They have one of the best tailgates, or if not the best lot tailgates. So definitely have to hit them up. But one thing that we were going to announce this on the show. We actually are we partnered up with Bullseye Events once again this year, and we're going to be at every VIP Broncos tailgate. So we would like to invite you to the VIP Broncos tailgate for the home opener. And it's all inclusive food, beverage, the whole nine. We'd love to have you come in there with us. You'll get to meet the cheerleaders. You'll get to meet Miles. And you got DJ Everly in the mix. It's an amazing, amazing experience. And there's also Broncos alumni that are in there signing autographs. Yeah. We'd love to have you with us if you're open to that, for sure.
Oh yeah, I would absolutely love and appreciate that, because I have met a few players, but not like to get autographs, because after every game they always go through that tunnel, and I'd be waiting right there. The games that I've been, I was able to see Von Miller. He was like 1 foot away from me, and I was like, dude, I'm this close to hopping the fence just to hug you, but I can't. My mom, she actually got pictures with Justin Simmons, PS2, and I was upset because I was on the opposite side of the railing, and she was on the other side. And I was like, girl, get autographs. Like, not the pictures, the autographs, because I'm on the other side. And she has those pictures with them. And I'm like, you know what? As long as one of us has pictures. I got DJ Jones' autograph, which was pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I'm like, I want to meet some of my favorite players. Like, I know Talib on a podcast. I've been seeing him on a podcast here and there. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn, bro, you were one of my favorites, 21. Like, I want to meet you so bad. I wanted to meet Emmanuel Sanders, Von Miller. But that would be so dope to do the tailgate. I'd be so honored to go.
Yeah,
like,
you're in.
So much
you're
fun,
in.
especially.
It's not even a question. You got to have a drink for the Broncos tailgate, right?
Yeah.
oh, you already know. I mean, I'm a soy mexicana, so a drink is always a must in every game. If I'm at the game, I'll have a drink in my hand.
Yeah. That's one thing we noticed in your content. You always take a shot. Explain the background a little bit on that, and just how did that's something very unique to your content, and how did that all come about?
Well, most people watch games at a bar, if not the bar, at home, and if not at home, the game. And most of the time, everyone has a drink. Mm-hmm. And me, I enjoy my games with having either a Modelo in my hand, a mixed drink, something to kind of get you like hyped up a little bit more, a shot here and there. Whenever I would go to games, I would always pregame before the game and then get one drink at the stadium just to keep, a little buzz going. But drinking is just like, I like having it as a fun way to get people involved in the sense of like making, mixed drink, teaching people how to make mixed drinks, but also adding fun facts to it about any of the teams that I'm talking about. Me, I mean, I'm a drinker. So I have a drink every game. When I do my reaction videos, I always have a drink. And if I don't have a drink, I have people telling me like, why don't you have a drink? Where's your drink? Because if you don't drink, then the team loses. And I'm like, damn, no, that means I have to drink every game.
Right.
Because there's been games where I spontaneously, it was a game where Freddie Freeman was up to bat and I just popped open a Modelo. And the moment I popped it open, he hit a home run. And everybody was like, now every time someone bats, you have to pop up a Modelo. And I'm like, okay, not every time, but every now and then I'll do that. So I'm like, now it's just kind of a part of the podcast. So my account. So I'm like, you know what? It's a must now. I have to have a drink in every reaction video, every video that I'm doing when it comes to the game. And I'm like, fine. Because a lot of people have superstitions. So that like, if you don't take a shot or if you don't yell at the team because they're doing bad, then they're going to continue doing bad. And I'm like, I got you. I'll take my shot. I do this. I got you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, the superstitions are real in Broncos country.
Oh, yeah.
Especially mile high magic.
Oh, we're 100%.
100% superstitions. I mean, we didn't go to the Jacksonville game. That's why we lost.
Yep.
Put it that way. So it's our fault. It's the Denver Foos fault.
It was the only game we didn't go to last year at home.
Yeah.
And that's why we lost.
But we'll be at every game this season. We're going to be at the VIP tailgate. when you come out to the home opener, you're in there like swimwear. You're gonna meet Miles, the cheerleaders, and hopefully some dope alumni. They have a lot of it. The last game, what was it? It was Rod Smith and
Ray Crockett.
And Ray Crockett. They were the AFC Championship game. Man, I still hurt over that game. But I mean, what could I do? We didn't have still, yeah. Them Patriots fans.
It was sad.
We've never lost to the Patriots at home in an AFC Championship.
Yeah, that was.
So it was just that's still like a devastating.
That was heartbreaking.
Yeah. To say the
we've
least.
never lost at home an AFC Championship game.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Where will you be watching the kickoff game?
The very first
Monday Night Football against the Chiefs in Arrowhead.
I'll be here at home, unfortunately, but I'm gonna be watching it from home. I normally go out to watch it every now and then out to certain bars, but in this economy, sometimes you just gotta watch it at home. And since I'm gonna be going to the home opener, I'm gonna be watching most of the games at home. But for that one, I'm gonna be watching it with my older brother. If he doesn't work, I'll be watching it with him at home.
Nice.
With a drink in my hand.
Heck yeah.
We are actually making an announcement right now as well. We are going to be in Kansas City for the game. We are going to be, we have a deal with the Holiday Inn.
Shout out to the Holiday Inn.
Yes.
We're going to be there 3 days. We're going to be there Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're going to be live streaming live from Kansas City at the Holiday Inn for the Broncos home, the first game.
Yeah.
The season opener.
That's
Monday
cool.
Night Football. We're going to be there. So anybody that's Broncos country, make sure you tap in and come see us. We're going to have like even a little get together, more details to come.
Probably on Sunday for the games.
Sunday for the games. Have a watch party over at the hotel and a lot of great things. We're going to have giveaways from ProMid Sports Colorado. And it's going to be a hell of a time. It's going to be our first time going to Kansas City. So we're super excited. We're super confident. I'm not worried about Patrick Mahomes. I mean, the defense.
Yeah.
It all goes down to the defense. The Broncos defense is amazing. They're a young team. They're like the 2015, I would say, but like not on steroids because they're not on steroids. But like, because they're young. They have so much youth.
Healthy, clean.
They're healthy. They got a lot of years after
Keeping
now.
their nose clean.
Where like DeMarcus Ware was kind of in his later years. A lot of those other guys, we only had them for maybe 2 seasons after that. Like this defensive core that we got them for a good 5 years. So we're very confident. What is your confidence level going into Kansas City Monday Night Football first game of the season?
Confidence above the bar. Like our offense is looking great. We have an offensive line with chemistry, protection for Bo Nix, and then with the new addition of Jalen Waddle, like that's already top tier. We had struggles last year with our offense with drop balls and kind of like our running plays. And this year I feel like we improved from that. And obviously we can always improve from offense and defense. But last year, like our defense, that was one of our main components as to why we even won games. Defense wins games. And we're still one of the top defense that in the NFL as well, top offense in the NFL as well. So I think overall we're good. It's just the kind of like concern of Bo Nix's healthiness when it comes into going into the game. That's my only for the whole season. My only concern is Bo Nix and being healthy the whole season. Other than that, with offense and defense, I think we're great. There's always room for improvement, but right now I feel like we're at a decent spot where we know we can make it all the way to playoffs again.
Yes. You hit the nail right on.
Agree.
Absolutely agree. 110% with everything you said, Ruby. This part of the show, we're going to do like a little rapid fire Broncos stuff. So you just say we're going to ask you a couple questions just quickly, but you just say whatever comes to mind first. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Okay, wait. It went away. Oh, okay. Wow, this one's an odd question because every game is a home game or away game takeover for you. Do you like coming to Mile High, or do you like going to another city to watch the Broncos?
As much as I love going to Mile High, it's actually fun going to games in different stadiums, because especially like out here in LA, it's fun to just rage bait and nitpick at the other teams. Especially, I think it's a better win when you win at someone else's stadium after they're talking so much shit. And I'm like, oh, so what was that? Like, what happened? Like, win or lose at Mile High, it's great, But in another stadium, when you win, it's like you have power over that team. It's just something different.
Right.
Okay, next one. Throwback jersey or current jersey?
Throwback jersey.
Offense?
That's exactly why I'm wearing throwback. I love the colors, the scheme, everything. Honestly, chef kiss.
And it does match the Dodgers very well. I'll admit.
Offense or defense?
Oh, dang. Defense.
Close victory or a blowout victory?
Close victory.
Favorite Broncos uniform?
It would be the old school jersey with John Elway.
Okay. Favorite Broncos player of all time to you?
Ooh. Híjole. Dang. That's honestly really hard. Everyone's gonna say Peyton Manning. I love my Peyton Manning. Oh, oof. One main player that I always loved was Demaryius Thomas.
Yes.
Ooh,
love that
great
answer.
one.
That's a great answer.
He was my very first jersey ever.
Oh,
And
man. Yeah. I mean, yeah. He was my favorite wide receiver of all time of the Broncos. Most underrated current Bronco?
Riley Moss.
Toughest AFC West rival?
I would say Chargers.
One NFL stadium you want to visit?
Ooh. It would be the Eagle Stadium.
Yeah, we were supposed to go there last year. It just happened. It just came up so fast. That would have been an amazing game. Shout out to Dan Cav. He went to that game.
Right.
He's the Eagles and Broncos, but he's from here.
That was a good game last season. I remember everybody hating on us for that, saying, "Oh, y'all gonna lose. Y'all gonna lose." I remember the moment we won, I immediately was like, I'm doing all my content right now, posting it, talking back to the Eagle fans, because it was so much talking, but not enough winning, apparently.
Yeah. One sports creator you would like to collab with?
It would be my Girls Talk Sports. She's a Jets fan, huge Jets fan, and a huge football fan. So it would be her, because we gotten really close because of the women in sports community, and she's one of the people that I would 100% want to do a collab with.
That's awesome. And that's it. That's it for the rapid fire. You did great. Good job.
Good job. Great answers.
Great answers. Great answers. So speaking of, you being a woman, a Latina in this space, do you feel like there's a lot of representation for like your voice? You have a very unique, being from LA, but then being a Broncos fan. Do you feel like you find kind of your people within Broncos country? What?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Broncos country is amazing. What are your goals for your platform and for the content that you're producing, and where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, say, with your content, sports?
My content is more for the love of the sport and the fun side of the sport. Specifically, I want to get more women in sports, which is also why I'm attending more and watching more women's sports, because without, an audience, women's sports can't happen. And I've been taking a big leap into that, and I've been loving it. I've been loving women's sports. It is absolutely amazing. I've been going to more games. We'll be going to more games this season as well. With the content too, I want to do more just fan-based content, everything that people feel during games, which is like the game day vlogs, all the emotions we feel throughout it, which is like when you're on a roller coaster of emotions, like the Giants game, how we were that we're losing, but then holy shit, we got 30 points in the second half and we won. Like those kinds of emotions, showing the real authentic side, the unfiltered side.
Yeah.
Game day fits, places where you can buy your merchandise. When it comes to like statistical analysis, it's going to be there here and there just to talk about the game itself, but more just the fun fan side of it. And then in the next 5 years, I just want to, boost my content, more engaging, have more guests on my my content, more women. Not only that, I wanted to have help me with my foot in the door when it comes to sports. I don't want to be a sports analysis or commentator like that, although that would be great. But I want to do more in the working with the team itself in the physical aspect of physical therapy, athletic training, strength and conditioning. That's what I'm currently working in right now. I'm a physical therapy aide, trying to get into physical therapy school, assistant school, and getting my strength and conditioning certificate to work in sports in that way. And this is kind of my way of helping me get to that position, but also in a way of just showing the fun and the passion and the love of the sport itself. And also coaching wise as well. I've been coaching for about 5 years, multiple different sports, ranging from baseball, soccer, and flag football. I also want to put that out there too, to bring if kids who don't have the best resources or don't have the money to afford, one-on-one type of coaching, I want to be able to be that resource for them as well within the community. And just more specifically that, just getting more involved in the sports world, in that aspect.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
That's so awesome. I mean, first off, we love the passion that you give. We love just keep doing what you're doing. You do amazing. We love it. We love the passion, especially for Broncos country, but all the sports. I mean, women's sports as well. We have the Denver Summit Football Club here, and they had the record breaking for the most attendance for a home opener women's soccer game, and it was actually at Mile High. So women's sports here in Denver is there's a big fan base out here for sure.
The only thing we're missing is a women's basketball team.
Yeah.
I think we would like to have that.
We definitely want that.
We need that.
Definitely. We need that out here. Who's your women's basketball team? Is it the Sparks?
Yeah, it's the LA Sparks, and it's also I completely forgot the team name again, but it's wherever Graviela, she graduated from UCLA and she was drafted. She's Mexican American, and any team she goes for, I go for as well. So that's whatever team she is my second team, just because she represents women and Latinas. So that's someone who I follow as well. Just her specifically, in whatever team she goes for or plays in, I'm going with her. But my team would be LA Sparks because LA.
Yeah,
Nice.
no, that's awesome. Heck yeah! Shout out to Lisa Leslie from the. But so speaking in the future in Los Angeles, the Broncos have a potential to play in the Super Bowl in LA. How exciting is that for you being in LA?
Oh, big time exciting. I believe there's actually a lot of Bronco organizations here out in LA. There's Broncos locals. They've actually created a sweater that had the Denver logo, this old logo, and had Dodgers after.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, they also created a hat. They do a lot of tailgating events when it comes to here in LA, and they also go out to different states as well when they have games out there. And there's also another United Orange tailgate. They're also based in LA. They do tailgating in different stadiums as well. So I'm excited for that because I know that when they do post, boom.
Shout out to Nacho. He does the United and Orange tailgate. We always see him. We go way back with him going to the United and Orange tailgate when it was in San Diego, and then and then now LA. But we haven't been to a Chargers game yet. No. Hopefully, maybe we can get there. But we're definitely going to be in LA for the Super Bowl.
Yes.
We can't announce everything quite yet.
Right.
But we're going to be out there.
We're going to be there for sure.
So, but when the Broncos are there, we're all going to have to link up that weekend. And the Broncos are going to the Super Bowl. They're going. I mean, you heard it here first. They're there. They're going to be
right down the street. We're there.
Yeah, definitely. So for the folks that are tuned in that aren't familiar with you, tell them where they can follow you, where they can find you. Give yourself a plug.
I'm here on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. It's the same, Sports y Desmadres. That name I actually got off of TikTok. I had people help me figure out a name, and I wanted something with English and Spanish to kind of put together. And they were like, "Oh, well, you like drinking, so Desmadres." So we put the Sports y Desmadres together, and I was like, perfect. Sports, my content's all about sports, and then the Desmadre part, which is the passion, the emotion, the drinking, the vibes, put together in one. And I was like, dude, that's smart.
Genius.
But everything is Sports y Desmadres.
Definitely. Well, we thank you so much. You're gonna have to get us your info. We have a Denver Foos pack that we're gonna send out to you with some merch, some Broncos swag, and but we thank you for your time. We thank you for your patience with even some of the technical difficulties throughout the show and everything. But thank you so much. And when you come out here to Denver, we're gonna link up, go to VIP tailgate, and see the Broncos win the first home game here at Mile
excited.
High.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I'm ready.
Yeah.
You already know. We have the our Broncos Country. You already know. We're set. We're going.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for having me. This was a blast. I had fun. It was
definitely
good to get to know more Bronco fans.
Yes. We're gonna have to do this once again, maybe later in the season when we're dominating. But thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. Shout out to DTF Express. Shout out to the Rolling Stoves. Shout out to Rafi Law Group, our sponsors. We're gonna head out now, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all.